Hello, I'm Melahai, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build a suburban house that's behind me right now. So I'll put the blocks that you need to build it on the screen, and let's build. So this is everything that you're going to need. For the flowers, you can get any type of flower that you want, it's up to you. And sorry that the cobbled deep slate stairs and slabs photo is black stone, that's because I couldn't find the actual pictures, so sorry about that. But apart from that, everything else is correct. So the first thing that we're going to do is grab your quartz pillars, and we're going to place a row of 6 facing upwards, going right. And then we're going to leave a 2-block gap and then place 10 more. And then we're going to go back by 16 more pillars. Then left by 17 pillars. Making sure that you're still placing them facing upwards. And then we're going to go forwards by 15 pillars. And this should just connect to the front of the house. And you should have a shape that looks something like this. So now what we're going to do is just grab our smooth stone blocks and fill all of it in. And also, while I'm here filling this in, I'd like to say please subscribe to my YouTube channel because it's free and I'm trying to hit 5k by the end of the year. And once you've done that, get your quartz pillars back out, and on either side of the 2-block gap, we're just going to place another quartz pillar on top of the ones that we previously placed. And in both of the corners on the right side, we're going to place another pillar on top. Like this, and then we're just going to leave the left side blank. So now what we're going to do is do the actual structure. So come to the left side of the house, and from the quartz pillars, we're going to count 3 blocks back, and on the 4th block, we're going to do a 4-block tall quartz pillar. And then from this quartz pillar, we're going to count back by 5 blocks, and on the 6th block, we're going to put another pillar. And from this pillar, it's a little bit more complicated, so what we're going to do is go back by 1 block, and then left by 3 blocks, and on the 4th block, do another 4-block tall quartz pillar. So now we're going to move on to doing the back of the house, and to do this, we're going to leave a 5-block gap, and then put another pillar on the 6th block, and we're going to do another pillar in front of this pillar that we've just placed. And also, because I haven't mentioned it in a while, all of the pillars are going to be the same height, so they're all going to be 4 blocks tall. And now we're going to come to the back pillar that we just placed and count left by 5 blocks again, and on the 6th block, do another 4-block tall quartz pillar. And now we're going to do the right side, so come to the right side, and from the pillar we've just placed, we're going to count 4 blocks, and on the 5th, do another pillar. And then in front of this pillar here, we're going to do another quartz pillar like we did at the back. Then from the back pillar, we're going to count 4 blocks again, and then do another pillar. And this should line up with the pillar at the front of the house. So now what we're going to do is just connect all of the quartz pillars together using more quartz pillars. So we're just going to go across the front of the house. And on the left side of the house, we're going to connect the front of the house to this pillar, and then come to the back of this pillar. Just because it's 1 block behind, and it makes more sense to do that because it connects better. And then we're just going to fill the rest of it in normally. And once you've done that, this is what you should be left with. So now what we're going to do is just fill in all of the gaps in the bottom floor with light blue terracotta, like I'm doing here. And once you've done, you should be left with like a 3-block tall wall of light blue terracotta with quartz pillars across the top. So we're just going to do that the whole way across the house. So I'm going to speed it up because it's really easy to, you should be able to do it. And this is what you should have. I know it looks like a big box from the front right now, but it's fine. Place 2 quartz stairs in the 2-block gap that we left at the beginning. And then in front of these stairs, we're going to destroy a 2x2 hole for 2 dark oak doors that we're going to place from the inside. So now on either side of the door, we're going to do 2 more quartz pillars like this, and then fill in a 2-block gap in the middle with more quartz pillars. Now what we're going to do is grab our quartz stairs, and we're just going to go the whole way around the build, placing upside down quartz stairs. And we're going to go across the front of the pillars that we just placed like this, and then just go around the rest of the house. When you get to here where there's a block, 1 block in front, we're just going to skip past it. We don't want to go over it. The same at the back too. But on the left side, we do have to go over it because it is part of the house. And if you've done it all correctly, it should just line up like this. So now we're going to come to the left side of the house and grab our cobbled deep slate walls, and we're just going to connect them from the pillar that we placed to the wall like this. We're also going to continue this along the back, all the way across the back, and across the right side as well. And then from the right side of the front to the pillar in front of the door, like this. So there should just be a cobbled deep slate wall all around the house. And now what we're going to do is place an upside down quartz stairs next to the pillars on both sides of the front of the house like this. And on the left we're going to start by placing 3 grass blocks and putting spruce trapdoors in front of them like this. And then in the middle of the grass blocks we're going to destroy a 2x1 hole in the blue terracotta and fill it in with white stained glass panes. And on the right side we're going to do pretty much the same thing, except this time you'll need to put a spruce trapdoor on the side just because there's no block there. And again, with the 2x1 hole in the middle, fill it in with glass panes. Now coming to the right side of the house, we're going to destroy 2 2x1 holes and fill them in with white stained glass panes like this. And on the bottom of the pillar, we're just going to place quartz stairs facing opposite the pillar like this. And this is what that side's going to look like. So now come to the back of the house, and what we're going to do is place a quartz pillar on both sides on the corners like this. And then we're going to fill in the bottom layer with quartz stairs. Make sure you place the pillars facing upwards, like you can see I changed it. And then in the middle we're going to destroy 2 2x1 holes and fill them in with white stained glass panes. And then on the outside of these glass panes we're going to place 2 spruce trapdoors on either side like this. And for the left side of the house, all we're going to do is destroy 2 2x1 white stained glass pane windows in the middle of both of the sides of the house like this. And that's the whole bottom floor windows finished, except we need to put the flowers in on the grass blocks, which is why we had them there in the first place. If it confused anyone, I understand why. So you can pick any flowers that you want with any colours, but this is just what I went for, and I absolutely love making little flower boxes with spruce trapdoors. I think they're so cute. But that's the whole bottom floor finished. Now let's move on to the next floor. But before we do that, we've got to fill in this roof. I'm going to use smooth stone, and you should probably use smooth stone too, because the blocks do peek out a little bit, I'm pretty sure. But if you want to, you can use wood. But I did include the smooth stone in the blocks list at the beginning of the video. So now on the left side, where this pillar is facing upwards in this corner here, we're going to place 5 more quartz pillars on top of it. Okay, and now move your player so that you're facing the left side of the house like this. And from this pillar here, we're going to go back by 1 block and then left by 9. And on the 10th block here, where the pillar is facing upwards, we're going to place 5 more quartz pillars on top. And now what we're going to do across the back is leave a 5 block gap. And then on the 6th block, do another pillar. And put another one in front, like we did on the bottom floor. Then we're going to leave another 5 block gap going left. Like this, and it should look pretty much the same as the bottom. And then across the right side, we're going to do the same thing as the bottom again. So leave a 4 block gap, do another pillar, put a pillar in front of that pillar, and then from the back pillar, leave another 4 block gap and do another 5 block tall quartz pillar. Like this, and across the front, you should just have a massive gap. So what we're going to do is in between these 2 quartz pillars that you can see facing upwards from the bottom, the 2 block wide, we're just going to do 2 more quartz pillars that are 5 blocks tall. Should be like in front of the doors like this. Then we're going to place quartz stairs facing away from the pillars like this on the bottom. And you should have something that looks like this. So now what we're going to do is connect all of the quartz pillars together. So at the front we're just going to go straight across and ignore the 2 pillars that we did. And when you get to the left side here, make sure that you bring in the back of the house to the front of the house and not the front to the back. This is just because it connects up better when you do it like this. Now what we're going to do is just fill all of it in with light blue terracotta like we did on the bottom floor. Once you've done, you should have something that looks like this. So now we're going to do the windows. So starting off at the front of the house, on both sides we're going to destroy a 2x1 hole in the middle and fill it in with white stained glass panes. And on both sides of both of the windows, we're going to place 2 spruce trapdoors like this, and do that on the right as well. And then on the right side of the house, we're going to make two 2x2 white stained glass pane windows. And then on this pillar that's going upwards, we're going to place upside down quartz stairs on either side, facing away like you've just seen me do. And then at the back of the house, we're going to do two 3x2 windows. Again, using white stained glass panes. And on the left side of the house, we're going to do two 2x2 windows, one block from the edge on either side. And this is what the left side of the house will look like. And then come back to the front of the house, and now that we've finished all of the windows on the second floor, we've got one more thing to add, which is the bump out that comes out from the roof. So come to the back of the front of the house and place some blocks on this block here, and on this block here, and one on this block here. It can be any block, so we're going to destroy them later. Then on top of the block on the left, the very left block that we just placed, we're going to place 3 quartz pillars. And then on the block on the right, we're going to place another 3 quartz pillars, and then we're going to place 3 light blue terracotta across the bottom, put 2 white stained glass panes in the middle block, and then go around the glass panes with light blue terracotta and across the top as well. And you should be left with something that looks like this. If you need help, you can slow down the playback speed and settings, but we're going to move on to doing the roof. And we're going to start off by doing the right side, so get your cobbled deep slate and slabs, and we're going to place one, overhang it. Behind that, we're going to place an upside down stair with a stair on top, and then do that again, upside down stair, stair on top with an upside down stair, a stair on top, and an upside down stair. And then we're going to do that on the back as well, so place a cold deep slate stair, overhang it, place an upside down stair, stair on top, upside down stair on top, upside down stair on top with an upside down stair. And then what we're going to do is we're going to connect these upside down stairs together by placing slabs on top of both of them and then just connecting the rest of it together with slabs. It'll look like this, so we're going to do that onto the left side as well. So we're going to place a couple of deep slate stair in front of the quartz pillar, and then on top of this, we're just going to place another stair because we can't place an upside down stair because it's in the way. Then do an upside down stair with a stair on top and another upside down with a stair on top. Then come to the back and we're going to do the same thing, place a stair, overhang it, place an upside down stair next to it with a stair on top, an upside down stair next to that with a stair on top, upside down stair, stair on top, and then we're going to place upside down stairs on both of them, and then connect them together using slabs. And this is what you should have so far. So across the back, we're just going to connect the stairs together, and replace the quartz pillar with a cobbled deep slate stair. Then do one more row of stairs at the back, and then we're going to come to the front of the house. The first thing we're going to do is put a row of cobbled deep slate stairs across the front like this. And then to do the wall that's in the roof, we're just going to place stairs next to the quartz pillars, not in front of them, on the block next to them. And then you can just connect the stair on the left to the roof at the left, like this. And then in front of the quartz pillars, all the way to the other stair, we're just going to place slabs like this. And then come to the right side of the wall, we're going to place a stair, overhang it, and then on the block below that, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to place a stair, and overhang it, and then connect this to the frame of the roof on the right, like this. And then what we're going to do is place an upside down stair between these two stairs like this, and there should be a 1 block gap underneath this like that. So you're just going to fill it in with another stair like this. And what we're going to do is come to the other side and do pretty much the same thing. So place a stair, overhang it, 1 block below that, place a stair, overhang it, place an upside down stair in the middle, and then on next to these 2 blocks, we're going to place 2 more upside down stairs and connect them in the middle with 3 slabs. And that is what you should have. So now connect the left side of the roof to the stairs that we've just placed. And once you've done that, come to behind the front of the house, and what we're going to do is just extend these stairs out by 1 more, so that there'll be 3 blocks wide. And then what we're going to do is just fill in the top, so where the slabs are of the roof, and also the back. We're going to ignore the wall, we'll come back to it later. And now that you've done that, come back to the top of the roof. Like I said, we're going to finish off where the wall is. So we're just going to extend the slabs out by 2. And then place 3 more slabs across the bottom to fill in that hole. And that's the whole of the house finished. We just need to do the holes in the sides of the roof. And also while we're here, you can replace the quartz pillars with stairs if you want to, it's up to you. So I'm going to start with the right side of the roof, and on this block here, the middle block, we're going to do a 3-block tall pillar of quartz pillars. And then what we're going to do is just go 1 block behind that and fill the rest of this in with light blue terracotta. And this is what it will look like, so we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side of the house too. And that is the whole house finished. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, because I've got plenty of builds like this and different styles of house on my YouTube channel. Leave a like if you built this in your world, and comment turtle if you made it this far in the video. Bye!